for Give to the Max at the Bear Center, and we're really excited to talk to you right now. Here comes Judy. Judy's coming out, and Sharon, and pretty soon we're going to have a guest here. She's not coming out yet, though. Here she comes. But we're okay. We're okay. Come on out, Cal. It's good to have you out here with us. We are very, very fortunate to have Kelly from the International Wolf Center here, and they're partners of ours, friends that we both enjoy. We really have a good relationship. If you want to go ahead and take a seat, that's good. Right away, first of all, I want to talk about just one thing. I want to talk about our match that we've got out there right now. We are sitting at about $950 towards the $3,000, so we're roughly $1,950 away. I would guess $1,950 away from our match, and we just need that. That guarantees us to double whatever you're giving right now. And I know you're helping out as much as you possibly can, and we thank you out there. But, one thing that I've been mentioning regularly is let's remember to include family and friends. I can just feel these lips starting to get twisted more and more as we get later. I tell you what, they'll be like spaghetti noodles in a couple hours. I can't talk as it is when I get sleep, let alone after this. But, really, I mean, the effort that you guys put into it out there is so much appreciated. But, our guest here today, and Kelly I met her a while back, and what a joy it is to go to the Wolf Center. I just love going there and stealing all your great ideas. And, vice versa, back and forth. What's that?
I said we like coming back stealing ideas as well.
And, that just ultimately helps us both out. And, the funny part of it is you have wolves, we have bears, and the similarity between the two they're both out in the wilderness here in Ely, Minnesota, right?
Exactly.
So we're going to let Kelly and then Judy and Sharon ask questions, but we're going to let Kelly kind of tell us what you do there.
You bet. Well, at the International Wolf Center, we have a pack of wolves that people can come and see. Yep. You come into the observation area, and it's like you're looking out into the wilderness in the North Woods, being able to watch a pack of wolves do what they do in the wilderness. So,
really cool. And what do you do there?
I'm the program director at the International Wolf Center, so I develop programs for people, families, individuals, kids. We have kids programs throughout the year, and so I'm in charge of that, developing all the programs.
Well, that's really neat. And Kelly, how long have you been at the Wolf Center?
I started at the Wolf Center as far as working about 1.5 years ago. Nice. In May. I had come up as a volunteer since about the year 2000, so you know how that goes. I started out volunteering, and I retired from my teaching job, and now I'm working there.
Does that sound familiar out there? She started as a volunteer, and guess what? Here she is, and that just shows the value of a volunteer, does it not? I mean, that shows your commitment to the Wolf Center, and did you live here all the time?
No, I did not. I moved up from Michigan, so I moved here from Michigan about 1.5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm speechless. So, next thing you tell me, you run rooms. No, but same area?
We lived about,
no kidding, same town.
A few miles from each other.
So Sharon and you lived a few miles from each other. How neat is that? No wonder why you both got bubbly personalities. Must be a town to get out of, huh? I can just see it. It's such a great town they leave. Or it could be that this town's really better.
Well,
it's a lot better. Yeah, it is. But the wolves and the bears, when you take a look at the bookends of the businesses, ours on this side, yours on the other side of town, you look at, like I said, in between these two are lots of businesses. Lots of places that we absolutely supply business to, correct?
Exactly, yeah. It's really nice to be able to work together because not only, people come and visit the Wolf Center and learn about wolves, they come to the Bear Center, learn about bears, but then also, go into town, have dinner, shop, there's all kinds of things, and so it's not just our own facilities that people come to see, it's the entire Ely community.
Sure, and when you take a look at what she's talking about, I mean, they got to eat, and they got to do some other essential things, and we won't go into that. But they when you eat, you got to do other things. So they got to go places, and they got to get gas because even though they're not that far apart, but ultimately what they do is they get to visit our new ecology hall that all you guys out there helped us build with your donations. And I know that you guys do the same thing with donations and with funding. Is you're trying to upgrade and do different things, right?
Definitely. Right now we're working on extending our area in the wolf lab, and it's directly, for the wolves, for when we have wolf pups. In fact, we'll have a couple of wolf pups coming in this next summer.
Wonderful.
And so we're trying to extend the lab out so we have a little more of a space and a little bit of a, I don't want to say better area because it's nice now, but a little more of an area for the wolf pups. And then in the wintertime for our retired wolves, that they'll have a little better place to go in the winter.
That's really cool. And there we go again, talking about similarities in our places and what we're both aiming to do. You've got the wolf pups coming. Ultimately, the wolf pups coming draws people up here, helps you guys out, and ultimately helps us out too, because just so you guys know out there, during our enrichments, you've probably heard it mentioned many times that we promote the Wolf Center and we ask people to go there. We also give discounts for wristbands. We're trying to do things to really, really help each other succeed and be sustainable in this business.
Definitely.
Correct?
Definitely. Yeah, what's neat about that, too, is I talk to a lot of families that come in. The daughter might be really interested in bears, and the son in wolves. So it's nice to be able to work together and for people to, families to be able to come to see both the bears and the wolves and learn about them in the same family vacation. So.
I'm going to give the microphone over to Judy and Sharon in just a second, but I'm sure that Give to the Max Day means a lot to you guys too. I mean, any funding we got coming in helps us out immensely, and I know we can watch your site on there too, and ultimately you have matches and you have different things that are going on also. But, for Kelly to take the time out of her busy day and come here is just greatly appreciated, Kelly.
Thank you.
And it's so blasted fun to go there. And, I just hope you come up with something new that I can borrow. We could use a snowblower. I'm just kidding. No, but just remember, it saves us money. No, I'm just kidding. But I know we do. But I'm going to hand the phone over to Judy right now and see if she's had any questions for Kelly, or maybe she can inspire something up that we need to talk about.
Yeah, well, Kelly, we were busy this summer, and you guys were busy. Everybody's busy, and I got to say, this is the first time we've been with the Give Min site, Give to the Max Day. I think this is our 5th year, Scott. Yeah, year number 5, and this is the first time we've had a visitor from the Wolf Center. So you're number 1.
Right.
So
thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, and I think, you people need to know it's a first, and you're seeing it, and it's the first of many things, and some things that they don't see here. You folks brought your interns over here, and of course their interns get to come here free, and our interns get to go over there free as long as they show little ID that that they're interns. Give us a little rundown. I know the Wolf Center has had an intern program for many years, or far more than we have, and so we're kind of new at the program and trying to develop that. But give us some thoughts and some ideas about really what your interns do, or the Wolf Center's interns do during the summer for you guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah, our intern program is pretty cool. We have 2 sets of interns. The summer interns, we have 6 summer interns that come in, and they're college students. Come in, and we have a quite intensive week and a half long training for them, learning about wolves. Because with our mission, of course, as is yours, is to educate about wolves or educate about bear. So we have a very intensive, week and a half training, and those interns are front line basically to our visitors at the center. They do our daily programs. They do our roving, we call it, where they answer all kinds of questions. So they're our front line with our visitors basically in the summertime. So they're very, very important. They work with school groups. They work with overnight groups. We do video conferencing with schools, so they help us with that, and a lot of behind the scenes type things too. So, and then we do have 2 academic year interns, so we call them. So those 2 academic year interns are usually college graduates in wildlife or education or one of those backgrounds, and they will spend about 9 months out of the year with us, from August until June. And we'll do the same thing. They'll be working with the school groups. They'll be doing video conferencing, doing our daily programs and things like that. So our intern program is very, very important to us. So.
Yeah, I want to thank the Wolf Center because the interns really got along. I mean, when they all knew that they could go to each other's place, I have to say I saw a couple of your interns over here a number of times, especially 1 or 2 of them, with cameras, did some of the behind the scenes with us, and and our folks I know went over there for I think it's dinner time Saturday nights, feed the wolves. I know a couple times they were over there for dinner time, and it's a great experience, and it's just an added thing that both facilities interns get to experience. Because usually when you're an intern, you don't have a lot of money because you're paying for college and you're paying for everything else. So I want to turn this over to Sharon a little bit and see if she's another program director person and here and very involved with education here on site. So here you go.
I want to comment on the intern program also. As you know, we're seeking 6 this year also. And the good thing is that our interns, went to the Wolf Center this year, and just to reiterate what both JT and Kelly were saying, they just had a great time. And the interaction between them learning about wolves and being able to share their information about bears, I think it's a very rich education for both of them. My question is, what is your favorite part of your job?
That is a good question. I have many, actually.
That's a good thing.
It is. It is a good thing. One of the favorite parts of my job is when I'm out in the Wolf Center area and families come up, or just individuals come up, and their eyes get big and they go, "Oh my God, I have always wanted to see a wolf." And the wolves are right there, and a lot of times the wolves will come up and see the movement, and they'll come up and look in the windows, and just to see excuse me, the look on those people's faces. It's the first time being that close to a wolf, and it's like on their bucket list a lot of times, coming to the Wolf Center, coming to Ely, coming to the Bear Center as well, I'm sure, and just seeing that, and that is just one of the neatest feelings, is to be able to just see that happening, especially the little kids when they come up with that. But the other thing is developing the programs, to have people come up for the programs, do overnight programs, and again for them, we do have a lot of our programs where you can stay overnight at the center, and they wake up to the wolves howling in the morning and those types of things, and it's just, because I remember when I did it for the first time, and it's just that neat feeling, and being able to help facilitate that with the families and people is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
The wolves howling in the morning, you don't hear that in the big cities.
Yeah, that's very true. No, you don't. It's a pretty cool alarm clock.
The wolves howl and the bears make a nice soft. And it is. It's kind of funny to hear that. But you brought something up that really, really interests me, because it was spoken very well. You said that it's on people's bucket list to see a wolf because they haven't seen one, or maybe see a bear. The reason why is because I can tell you, I came up here, for probably 50 years of my 55 years, and I can tell you that I never seen a wolf, and I seen one black bear at night in the dark. I think it could have been a black lab. We don't know, but my dad said it was a bear, so I believe him. And it shot across the road so fast, I don't know how he figured it was, but either way, that goes to show how many years we came up here every year for vacations, and never, ever did I see a bear or a wolf, but you knew they were out there because you got told they were. But now you get to see them. And you get to see them, as you guys know out there, you get to see them here, and you get to see how they interact and survive together. And I mean, and they do survive together.
They do.
They do, don't you think?
They do. And you know what's neat about that is that I think seeing them up close, both the bears and the wolves, dispels a lot of the mysteries and the myths
Yes.
and misconceptions that people have. Because when you see them right there and watch them as they're interacting with each other and doing their thing that they do, you know, during the day, a lot of those mysteries, you know, can be put to rest then. So, yeah.
And that's another interesting way to put it. I mean, they do. They just kind of melt off them, and they're like at ease. Not that I think either one of us want them to walk up to a wolf or a bear. They wouldn't be able to anyway because they'd be long gone. Because their first defense is to run in most cases. But I got to tell you, you know, I always thought your most favorite thing you were going to say was going to be when Rob came up to visit you. It's always when the boss comes up. You're supposed to say that, right? What if he's watching?
That's at the top of the list.
Yeah, I mean when he does, when he, you know, I got to razz him, but when he does come up that once a year for a day, you got to be able to say, hi, hey, Rob, how you doing out there, buddy? I just want to say, totally got to have fun. He knows I'm like that, but then everybody here does. So, but, you know, we just want to thank you so much for taking the time to come here. And again, having Kelly here is really a privilege for us. We're really happy that you stopped by in your busy day. And are you on the clock?
I am on the clock.
Oh, good. Good. So I'm eating up his payroll. Yeah, well, let's just sit back and relax. I'm just kidding you. Personally, I don't like that kind of stuff, but I'm just kidding. But no, you know, yeah, in all fun, we know that, you know, there's a little bit of time involved in different things, and I know that our growth next year together is going to be really well. It's going to be good. We're talking about having a joint wristband. There's many things out there we're talking about that we're going to put into action.
Many neat things that we can do together,
Yes.
I think, and it's just going to make things even better than what they were the years prior.
I look at it this way. If a customer goes to the Wolf Center or a customer comes to the Bear Center, there's no reason why they shouldn't go to the other one. And I really think that if we do that, it's going to be the way to go. And, you know, with the ecology hall the way it is now, we're going to be redoing the Bear Center inside, as everybody out there knows. It's just going to be some really neat things happening here, really neat things happening at your place with the 2 wolf pups coming. And one never knows about, you know, some of the readings on that cub stuff. You know, you never know. So, yep, and doggone it anyway, it's not something that we can advertise like you can, because you know you're getting them.
We know we're getting them.
Yes, yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
So I just want to ask, is there anything you want to ask us?
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead.
I have a little news break. Oh,
We have a news bulletin.
I have a text, and it says,
Right.
I got it. Scott, I come up more than once a year. I'm watching.
Oh, see, you got caught.
Well, you're finally on your computer. That's good. You know I love you. And by the way, you owe me lunch. I think it's your turn. but maybe not now, huh? but you got to have some questions for us. And Rob, if you're out there watching, if you got any questions for us, feel free to text it to JT. I don't have my phone on me. It's charging up in there. And we will be more than happy to answer that question.
Goodness, yes. All right, go ahead. Did you have?
No,
Oh, okay, okay. I'm questioning.
you got a question for us.
Exactly.
Either of us.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Can you tell me a little bit more about the updates? I guess I didn't know as many of the updates of what you're doing.
Oh.
In the
She asked what we're going to do for updates in the center, and yeah, we can answer that question. We're going to be taking down all of the green walls that are inside the Bear Center. The green carpeted walls are going to be all removed. They're going to be anywhere from 12 to 20 foot birch podium type stands made for all of our signage and stuff. So it's going to be kid and adult height at the same time, very similar to this, except they're going to be almost 5 feet high, and they're going to look nice and good. We're going to have pictures along the walls up on the top, just like you see in here, lighted the same way with carpet above the walls, light color paint below on the bottom. This is all Dr. Lynn Rogers' idea with some help from Quite a few people that came up with the idea. Kathy was one of them that really spurred them to do this. We're going to be just doing a major update inside here so that it matches what the ecology hall looks like. Yes. Yep. Lighting, signage. You notice our lighting difference when you came in? It's not as cafeteria feeling. It's a more calm, easy light. Yes. We're also going to be looking at possible, down the road carpet. Our entranceway to the store is going to change dramatically to a new entryway that Lynn's been wanting for years. It's going to take away the height of the building. It's going to, even with the pictures on the walls now that look beautiful, the front's going to look like you're really coming to something. It already looks beautiful. Last night when I came here, it looked gorgeous with the lights on it. And the footings are already in for that, Rob, just so you know. And did Rob have any questions for us?
Rob, hi Rob, you're out there. Love the broadcast, and us guys, we rock. That includes you, so there you go. Yeah, you're here.
Thank you.
And for those of you who are wondering who Rob is that's texting us, he's the director of the International Wolf Center, and he's got a busy next couple months going. And I don't envy you at all. I don't envy you one bit with moves. So he's got a lot going on, and we really appreciate you allowing Kelly to come here. And Kelly, we really thank you for coming here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, no, thank you. And I hope we've answered all your questions. Do you have any other ones? Are you sure?
I don't, but thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And you're more than welcome to have some food here before you leave.
I may do that.
Okay. Anyway, you have a good day out there. And remember, we got that match going on. And our match right now is, I don't know the exact number, but we need to get the $3,000 for that match. And as soon as we get up-to-date, proper Give to the Max numbers, as far as the little mishaps we're having with Give to the Max, we will let you know what that full total is. And I'm hoping to have that before midnight tonight. But as you know, we're going to be here with you till 12:01 plus. So.
Our viewership with our cameras, it's snowing at the pond.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. It's snowing up here now. That's good. That's
We
good.
get a few inches of snow, so.
Yeah, 4 to 8 on one site and 3 to 5 on another.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking forward to it. The wolves are actually pretty excied about the snow. So.
Do you talk to them that often?
Yeah. This morning they were saying, yeah.
I mean, are you in a drinking program?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No,
That's okay. We know the Bears talk to us too. They do. I mean, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Honey talks to me.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, she's a very good bear, I'm telling you. But again, we're going to say thank you for about the third or fourth time, but we really do appreciate it. And to all you out there, we want to thank you for watching, and we'll be back here in how long?
Well, it's 2:22 now.
2:22 now, so we're going to be back here in 38 minutes. And do we have a guest next? We do. Okay, huh? All righty. Well, thank you guys out there, and we'll see you in exactly 38 minutes. Have a great day. Bye now.